Hello, everybody. This is Biff Bart coming to you from beautiful Breckenridge, Colorado. Beautiful day out here, and we'll be covering the finals of the National Ski Jumping Yahoo contest. And before we begin, we'd certainly like to take a minute and introduce you or let you meet today's contestants. They are Aaron Walton, age 16, calls Benton, Illinois, hometown. His hobbies include losing money.
Trent Harris.
Next, we have Trent Harris, age 16, hails from Las Vegas, Nevada. Hobbies include collecting anything Sinatra.
My name is Armand Terminos Tarato, Jr.
El Monte is age 17, calls Tijuana, Mexico home. His hobbies include stealing hubcaps.
My name is Hans van Schleckelberg.
And finally, Hans, the oldest of the group, age 24, hails from Hamburg, Germany. And for hobbies, he likes to yodel. Let's see now. The crowd looks just about ready here. Yes, I think they're primed for the contest. Before we get started, let's take a look at the course the contestants will be running. They'll be starting about 50 yards up above the jump. They'll run a series of cutback zigzags where they'll then come down to the bottom, take a big left-hand turn, and up through the jump into the air, and we'll see what happens. I think we're just about ready for our first contestant. First contestant, Aaron Walton, as he makes his approach. Looking good, looking strong, lined up well, takes the leap, nails the landing. Oh, but then loses control. Let's take a look at that again in slow motion. Here he comes for the approach. He's crouched down, full extension, up, well into the air. Now he attempts to come down. Oh, he loses control, wipes out. And let's look at the scoring for Walton. 3 judges, one scores 7, 6, and 7 for a total of 20 for Aaron Walton. And now we're getting ready to watch the Mexican, De Ministranto. Here he comes, makes his approach, and takes the leap. Oh, but experiences a little bit of problems in the air and does not stick the landing. Let's take a closer look at that in slow motion. Here he comes for his approach, and he pushes off. But look at the butt, ladies and gentlemen. The butt is too far behind, but it does serve to help cushion the fall. So we certainly are glad about that. Let's look at his scores. He has a 7, an 8, and an 8 for a total of 23. And now we move on to Harris, hailing from Las Vegas. He makes his approach, series of cutbacks. Here's the big swing, setting up, and off he goes. Oh my gosh! Oh, what an ugly landing that was. Crowd agrees. Let's look at that again in slow motion. Here it comes. Let's try to analyze a little bit. Okay, doesn't seem to be down at all. Leaning back, leaning back. Look at the extension of the right foot. Comes to the side, crunches a bone-crunching fall. Will he get up? We're not quite sure, but I think I see it. Let's take one more look, one more analysis here. Once again, as he makes the approach, he's leaning back, and now look at the right foot comes out. He has no way of saving what he's doing. And, ooh, can't you just feel it, folks? There he slides, getting his senses together. And yes, and here, a little stop action. Look at the form there, the right leg well out of control. Scores for Harris, 3, 4, and a 10. I wonder who that judge was. Perhaps a girlfriend, maybe. Total 17. And now for our final contestant, von Schlickenberger from Germany. Comes through the cutbacks, zigzags, controlling the speed, takes the big U-turn, sets his sights, and nails the takeoff. And a good flight, but the landing had some problems. I think you'll agree, the crowd seems to agree with that effort. Very, very good, except for the final thing. Let's look at this in slow motion. Comes around for the big U-turn, setting up, looking at the target, thinking about the height, getting it all together. Here he comes, compresses, and extension through the air, 6, 7, 8 feet up, and nails the landing, but oh, cannot quite control it. Now let's take a look at that in stop action. As you can see, as he's sailing through the air, he's keeping his weight forward, arms in control. Very, very good flight. Let's now take a look at the scores for von Schlickenberger. 9, 9, and an 8.5 for a total of 26.5. I think we have a winner. In a post-contest interview, I asked Schlickenberger just how he is so successful.
7 years I've been jumping the snow. I am from the motherland, Germany. 7 years been jumping this snow. Trainer, Mr. Overturf. Train me 7 years jumping this snow. To jump like this snow, you must think like this snow. You must have the cold bum. The cold bum, yeah. You must think the cold.
Alright, bro, we was skiing down, saw the trees, the mountains. Next thing I know, looking up in the sky on my back, and then the foreign guys start jumping. I didn't know this is international competition.
I said, no way, man, I ain't gonna jump that. You crazy. And then my conscience got the best of me, and I went to the left, and I went to the right, and I hit the stall. And in the air I go, and bam, land on my buttocks.
And at the end of the day, our 4 contestants get together to share in that comradeship that can only be found in skiing.
Keep on fighting till the end.
Okay, let's recap the winning scores today. At 26.5 on Schlickenberger, the German is the winner. The Mexican Del Ministeranto, a 23, second place. Walton coming with a 20. And finally, Harris, 17. Just to note, Harris was sent to the hospital where he was checked. The doctor merely proclaimed him crazy. After he got back, I did have a chance to ask Trent Harris just how he felt about today's competition.
I'm having man problems.
And that just about wraps it up here today at Breckenridge. Once again, this is Biff Barf wishing you all great skiing. This has been a Kingdom production in association with the BCHS Broadcasting Network.